The Kiwi dream just got further out of reach for first home buyers. The government confirming it's scrapping the first home grant, effective immediately.
The Housing Minister rushed out his announcement today after Newshub revealed the plans last night and concedes it will cause pain and won't be popular. Here's political editor Jenna Lynch.
Bel's been dreaming of buying his first home.
Of whether we go for a house with land or apartment or townhouse.
The government today delivering a brutal blow.
We've had to make the tough, but I think the right decision to discontinue the first home grant and reprioritise that money to social housing places.
Bit of a gut punch.
As revealed by Newshub last night, the first home grant is gone. All grants already approved will be honoured, but no more applications will be accepted. It's over.
I think it's pretty brutal. It came very suddenly, especially when we're trying to future plan.
I appreciate that this will not be popular with everybody, and I appreciate that this will cause some pain for some people.
The housing grants were up to $5,000 per buyer for an existing home or $10,000 for a new build, so a couple could have been eligible for up to $20,000 for their deposit. But the minister argues they were ineffective because the average grant of $5,000 only amounts to about 4% of a 20% deposit for an affordable home.
He is out of touch, and he thinks that, it's only 4%, so therefore it doesn't matter. I don't think he gets how important this is for a lot of people, how hard it is to buy a home.
I appreciate there will be some people who will like the money, and I acknowledge that, but it doesn't. The evidence suggests it doesn't make the difference between people actually buying a house or not.
I won't be able to afford a deposit now.
I appreciate not everyone's going to like it, but we're making a choice.
The money will be redirected toward 1,500 social housing places. Labor says that's fewer than it funded.
Social housing and first home buyers miss out. Landlords don't.
National never campaigned on scrapping the grants and in fact pushed for an increase to the price caps last term so more first home buyers could access it. Its press release saying Labor was leaving first home buyers out in the cold.
Yeah, well, that was then, this is now, and we've just had to confront the fiscal conditions that we are in.
Fronting the fiscals by freezing out first home buyers.
Kia ora, Jenna. So how's this going to go down?
The injustice of finding $2.9 billion to reverse the interest deductibility changes, aka the landlord tax cut, while taking this from first home buyers, won't be lost on those who are scraping together every penny they can toward a house deposit while they're paying sky-high rent, sky-high grocery bills and a double whammy cost of living and housing crisis. Because none of this was signalled, it came out of nowhere. There was no indication this was going to happen. A lot of first home buyers around the country will have banked that 20 grand into their house deposit plans. The Housing Minister admitted today it might take some of them an extra year to get to where they need to be to realise the Kiwi dream. And as we have seen in recent years, anything can happen to house prices within a year. The government will be hoping that the tax cuts in the budget will offset some of this pain, but any first home buyer can work out that the $1,300 a year that National promised on the election campaign doesn't come anywhere near those first home grants. National was elected on a promise to help the squeezed middle, but some of that squeezed middle will feel like they've done the complete opposite.
Political editor Jenna Lynch, tēnā koe.